I'm kind of embarrassed that I'm out of the loop with the news. I'm not political at all. It's not my thing. Never has been. But I'll tell you, this guy, Mr. Aiken, and wow, what's his name? Because Todd Aiken, was running. I guess he's still running for senator in Missouri. This whole legitimate rape thing. Wow. He said, wow. Pregnancy from rape is really rare. That's what he said. I'm quoting him, and implied that the female reproductive system is able to block conception from an unwanted pregnancy. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to shut that whole thing down. But let's assume that maybe that didn't work or something. I think there should be some punishment, but the punishment ought to be to the rapist and not attacking the child. And even afterwards, he had time to think about it. He said that in reviewing my off-the-cuff remarks, it's clear that I misspoke. I misspoke. Okay, I misspoke in this interview. It does not reflect the deep empathy I hope for the thousands of women who are raped and abused every year, he told the Washington Post. I recognize that abortion, and particularly that in the case of rape, it's a very, very emotionally charged issue. It is. It's an emotionally charged. But I believe deeply in the protection of all life, and I do not believe that harming another innocent victim is the right course of action. Wow. But I found out once in the same article talks about that he once voted for an anti-marital rape law. Once voted for a vote for an anti-marital rape law, but only after questioning whether it would allow women to use accusations of rape as a tool and a legal weapon to beat up on the husband. And I found out he's a member of the Tea Party, and I don't really care what people are, Democrat, Republican, but when you start saying that there's rape and then there's legitimate rape, and you're categorizing rape, man, we got some really fucked up people out there. And Mr. Aiken, I think it's best if you count to 10, maybe count to 1,000, and walk away. I don't care what you do on your own pulpit or wherever the hell you are, but for the people of Missouri out there, I pray, and I'm not a prayer either, I'm not a religious man, but I pray that you wake up and smell the coffee and say, you need to get the fuck out. You need to walk away and say, okay, because it's always men that make these comments, and I always love that men make comments like about, I'm pro-life, all this stuff, but until a guy can give birth, we should all just shut up. We can't give birth, we have and then it's much easier for us to say it because we're not carrying the kid or whatever, and we just, hey, we can give you, oh, you got pregnant, here's some money, deal with it, whatever. It's not our thing, but, oh my God, good God. Until we can give birth, I think we should shut the fuck up on all women's issues. I think women should be dealing with women's issues, and I think we should just butt out. And these comments, I'm just stunned. Wow, wow. Legitimate rape. Wow. It's very rare for the female body. The female body has ways of shutting it down. Okay, bad things are happening to me, so I can just shut it down. Well, it's not. They even had a study here that they even said it was over like 36,000 women or something crazy. I don't want to talk out of my ass, but they said that the number of wow, it's just crazy. I'm just stunned. The LA Times reports that a 1996 study by the American Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology estimated 32,101 pregnancies result from rape each year. 5% of victims aged 12 to 45 will become pregnant. Over 32,000 pregnancies a year from rape. So obviously, what the body decides. Wow. So the body decides it can fight off this, or Well, I would hope. I think first off, I think the women would hope they could just fight off the actual event from happening, let alone pregnancy or whatever. But wow, I'm just speechless, and I didn't know anything about it. I mean, I'm kind of in my own world doing this stuff when I should be waking up and smell the coffee sometimes. But I've been so wrapped up in moving and, making sure I'm doing enough stuff with looking for work and doing this acting stuff and all that stuff, that you hear something like this, that there's rape and legitimate rape, and then Obama said rape is rape. Yeah, rape is rape. Wow. And it just scares me that these are people that are running our country, that want to run our country, that are, thinking this way. How could, I just feel like until I get pregnant, I should shut the fuck up. That's what I think I would say to him. I go, listen, can you get pregnant? No. So you're not inside the female body. You're never going to be a female. I think you need to shut up. I think you really need to shut up. And if you have a camera on you, sometimes it's best to count to 1,000 and talk about something else. Why don't you talk about, he could have talked about the jobless rate, or, unemployment rates in Missouri, or how to get more jobs, or anything, fiscal responsibility, whatever he wants to talk about. But I don't know where he decided this is something that I need to talk about. I'm like, he woke up in the morning and was like, I'm going to talk about legitimate rape. And his wife was like, what? Oh, that sounds good, honey. Or maybe his wife has a muzzle on her mouth. I don't know. I think whoever's working for him should be fired, because if they thought that was where to go, yeah, you should have gone home. So, yeah. I mean, and now I feel like I'm going from there to, I picked up dog food for Peanut today. I had to go spend $40 on that's what I love about America. I went to Staples, which, is supposed to be cheaper. And I bought wait, I have it right here. Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. I'm sorry. Oh, I want to show you. Sorry about that. This and this. These two things. How much did they cost? Huh? How much? This and this. How much do you think this cost? Right? This is what America's become. These two things. Should I show you again? Just one more time. These two wonderful things, right? So 6 reams of, and I have tape. I get tape with this, so it was worth it, right? I get an extra roll of tape in this. How much? How much you think? How much you really think it's worth? $14 maybe total. Maybe should have been 20. That's how I walked in thinking maybe 20. Well, 40 big ones. $40. Yeah. Yeah, that was all worth $40. But that didn't even get me the most excited today. Peanut, I buy Peanut an 8-pound bag of dog food, and there's a place, Furry Paws, which is right down the street from me. They charge me $43. And I don't know, I had an audition today, and I'm riding my bike home, and I pass this place, and I saw dog food. I don't know why. I stopped on a light, and I just saw a veterinarian on my left, and I'm like, shit, that looks like the dog food Peanut eats. So I go in there, I look through the window, and I'm like, shit, that's Peanut's dog food. So I said, I'm going to go in, because I realized I didn't have enough money on me right now to get Peanut's dog food, and Peanut was low on food, and Peanut can't be low on dog food. Peanut's got to eat. Fuck me. Peanut's got to eat. So I went into this goddamn place, and I asked her, and she said, oh, it's $34.25. I said, $34.25? I said, $34.25? I said, I paid like 43 goddamn bucks for this freaking thing. So I went to go pay her. It was $31.15. I paid $12 more. 50 blocks up by me. I always thought this place near me was a sham, and now I was proved right. $31 compared to 43. I just was stunned. So I just, and I rode home, and Peanut, how was your meal today? It was awesome. She was so happy. I was happy. So it turned out to be a pretty good day, And I am on hold now for an acting job for some true crime. I think I'm just dead on a bed. I'm a poet. I don't even know it. For a dead in a bed kind of scene, and I'm on hold, paying $50 for the day. So what the fuck? Let's do it. Let's get some schmackting going on. David Hammond, you'd be proud. You know why? Because I'm in the game. I'm in the damn game. Love you. I'll talk to you later.